everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Puffing here, and today I'm playing some more Cookie Run King. Wrong game. Bloons Adventure on Tower Defense. It's funny because I was actually making sure I guess checking my voice before this, and I said Cookie Run Kingdom, and I knew in that moment I would do it when I hit record as well. And you know what? I did. So today we are, as you can probably tell by the map or the thumbnail, we are doing another Ultimate Ally video, I guess. And this time, it is for our good old friend, Epic Tier Tech Terror. Really powerful, really fast, just everything about him's good, but it costs $12,000, which is just really, really, really expensive. So, that's a bit of an issue. So, for this, I'm pretty sure it's a very similar build, but not necessarily identical to the other, so we'll quickly go over it. We have Tuxedo Jake. We have, Peavy. I just realized we are missing Marceline, so give me a second. I'm actually missing a tower, surprisingly enough. Let's plop back in Marceline, our good old friend Marceline. Marceline should only have an attack speed buff. Did I actually change anything about her party? No, so this one she's got pretty decent things. I'm gonna take that out. I don't really want that. But then we should be fine. Yeah, so we're doing Impossible for the Tech Terror. For the money issue, I do have two powers here that both increase income. I believe this one, the gold coin, just gives money, whereas this one is money over round. But I know they do add up pretty quickly. And then I also have a money-making fin build. So I will test out the blue, like the rare coin power up. If it didn't give that much money, I'll just place the I'll just restart and place the money-making fin. And then we will get Tech Terror, and then we'll sell Fin, and then we'll really get started. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Let's get into it. So Tech Terror is an insanely powerful ally, and I would not be surprised if a single Tech Terror could beat all of these rounds. But I do have the ability to get multiple Tech Terrors as well through either Commander Cassie or Warrior PB, so that's cool too. So first things first, rare. I can't actually do the rare power yet. Okay, Money Making Fin is going in here anyways. Then we'll plop down our Tuxedo Jake. There we go. And, then I guess a Cobra, because you can never have too much Cobras. How much does this give? This gives $1,000, but it's a long cooldown, so I actually can't use that. I suppose there's no reason to restart. Money, actually, I do need auto start on, though. Money is not normally an issue for these challenges, so it really shouldn't be a big deal. And really, this just makes this process faster, so we miss even less rounds by using the wrong dude or whatever. I don't really know exactly what I was saying there, but you have a general idea of what I meant. So we're gonna go for it pretty quickly. I'm gonna get royalties and musician, and then we'll save up for it, and it'll probably only take like 3 or 4 rounds, maybe a few more. $12,000 is still not nothing, but hopefully it won't take too long, and then we can get started. For the, it's good to know though for the Vampire King run, because that will be next, the legendary one. It is good to know that we will have the option to just use the power, and we won't have to worry about money-making fin. That's a good thing to know. But otherwise, we have the Technological Terror. Woo! So Technological Terror actually has 20 attack speed, looking at those stats, which I haven't actually done in a while. I didn't know it had 2 damage. That's kind of interesting. Not the biggest difference compared to its 20 attack speed. That's obviously its main thing. But definitely still cool, something to point out. Okay, predictions now. What do you think? I'm predicting on round 10, like when round 9 is turning to round 10, that's when we'll have Tech Terror. Keep in mind, don't forget the $210 we get from Finn. Not exactly an insane amount of money, but maybe it'll make a difference. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. It's like 3 or 4 piles of money, suitcases of money from Cobra, so you know, it's not nothing. We are making a lot of money though. Like, that actually is a pretty solid power. An extra like $1,300 to start off with is pretty nice. So that worked out pretty well. Theoretically, I could go for Superstar, which, actually, sure, let's go for Superstar. Honestly, it does, I think it increases money gains by 5 times, which theoretically might pay itself off since he is making the majority of the income. I just forgot for a second that Money Making Fin isn't all that broken right now and can still lose very easily. So that's something to point out. Also, I was wrong. It's round 11. We don't have the money. But probably by the end of this round, I believe currently money-making Finn, or not Finn, Tuxedo Jake will be making like 2 to 3K a round. So this will be the last round. The last round, money-making Finn has to beat. And then we'll be all good, which is great. Okay, there we go. Hey, what do you know? The $210 does make a difference. Tech Terror, replace the Finn. Woo! So we officially have our crazy Tech Terror. I kind of find it funny that he's actually the only one in here. Not that long ago, I had 3 or 4 in my build, like in my party build, so it's kind of funny to see how much that changed so very quickly. We just made like 3.5K in a single round. That is nutty. So getting Tech Terror's upgrades will not take long at all. We'll get all these other buffs, it'll be wonderful. As you can probably tell already, Tech Terror is one insanely strong tower. And there's not really all that much he can do about it. It's just really overpowered. Lots of damage, lots of attack speed, lots of pierce. It's a really strong ally. It's meant to be the highest damage ally. There's Vampire King, but overall DPS-wise, I believe Tech Terror is better. But Vampire King technically has full map range, and I think Vampire King, as the description actually says, I think it actually has infinite pierce as well, which is pretty good. Not positive about that one, but I know at the very least it has very high pierce, which is a little weird because of the random balloon thing, but it makes a little bit of sense, sort of. So I guess we'll go for the other towers quickly then. First things first, plop down a PB. You can never have too many PBs. And then I guess I'll just buy to me anyways. I know it does nothing, but I always feel the need to purchase it no matter what. Let's plop down Warrior PB, get her upgrade. Once again, not sure we'll necessarily use it. But, I mean, it's not that expensive to buy with our insane money-making. Seriously, it's around 22. I know I got an extra, like, $1,300 at the start, but still, this is a little bit absurd. Just a little bit. Okay, Marceline, you go in the corner, hide amongst the leaves, and hide there, you shall stay. Oh, Marceline really is just the easiest one to do that with. It's kind of funny. So there we go. Wait a sec, Marceline. I bought the upgrade for Tuxedo Jake. Marceline's gonna do damage. I need to sell Tuxedo Jake and repurchase him, which is fine, because I'll probably do that anyways for the potentiality of the Superstar upgrade. I don't think I'm gonna use it, because I don't think I've used it for the other challenges, but still, I suppose it's not a bad thing to have. But yeah, I messed that up. So Tuxedo Jake, you can be in the same position and all. Actually, I will give a bit more space. But remember, note to self for me, don't buy full orchestra, and then we're all good. There we go. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it ever. Why is she still doing the attack? Is it one of these upgrades too? It's not, right? Instrument weapon becomes more powerful. No. It's a level 10 ability that it looks... Is it still getting it? I can't tell. Auto start back on. I feel like it's still doing damage. Why? I thought that was only at level 10 that Marceline got that ability. And Marceline shouldn't be level 10. Unless buying full orchestra once just instantly makes her level 10 no matter what. But I don't think so, because it didn't say that she's level 10, and normally it says that when it's the tower. I think. I'm pretty sure. Whatever, I mean, the damage isn't that extreme compared to the Tech Terror, but still, it's just something I'm looking at and I'm like, why? Why is it doing that? Just why? So I guess we'll go in for... Actually, I want you in range of PB. I don't know if it matters, but you're going to go right here, Lemon Hope. And give a little bit of an attack speed buff to Tech Terror. Just a little bit. And I'm pretty sure that's everyone, correct? I believe we are good, so that's awesome. Actually, fully upgraded Cobra. I did that for the other ones as well. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty much expecting this single Tech Terror to beat the Bad Balloon. Not positive, but I sort of am expecting it. I do think one of these days I'm probably going to do, like, find a really hard map to do, like, a super buffed army of Tech Terrors. Because I have a feeling this will be a bit of a joke. Like, at the end of the day, I don't really think Tech Terror is going to struggle with this challenge. But I don't know, maybe it will. Maybe I'll be wrong, the Bad Balloon will be super annoying, and the Tech Terror will lose. Probably not, though. I mean, its damage is... I guess it's only a 50% increase technically, but well in range of Tuxedo Jake, it is tripled, which is pretty insane. And also massive attack speed increases and all that stuff, so it's a pretty significantly stronger tower, which does make a big difference. But I guess it's hard to know exactly how much stronger it's going to be, which is something of note, I guess. Out of curiosity, for Commander Cassie, what upgrades do I need to buy for this? Because I think I need to buy a plane. I do, which means when I do it, I'm gonna have to do it off camera, so I should have a lot of money saved up, which I will get anyways. But if we do lose and I have to trigger the time machine, then I will get to place an additional 3 tech tears and just watch the absolute destruction. So I think I actually have done something kind of like this in the past, but I didn't have Texie or Jake then, so it's a lot more scuffed, and it wasn't as good, and yeah, and this is continuation of the Ultimate Ally series anyway, so it's sort of a redo, sort of not a redo, but still just as awesome. So yeah, that's pretty great. I don't actually remember, obviously we passed a couple Moab rounds. Did I see the Moabs? I mean, I know the Moabs came, but I don't think I saw them. It's always funny to say that, honestly, when just something's super overpowered. To see the Moabs come, and then you don't really see them, because they just disappear in seconds. But in actuality, I probably just was not focused on them, or I was buying something when they came. But anytime now, I wouldn't say no to another Moab. But we'll get the BFB on round 53, so even if I don't see any Moabs, there will be a BFB. Though seriously, I thought there would be more Moabs, but I guess round 49 doesn't have any? There we go, round 50, Moab class balloon. That was good. I think that was good. I'm not sure, honestly, it's a little hard to compare that from memory to the other ones. That looks impressive. I think that's impressive. I'm gonna assume that's impressive. I don't actually know if that, yeah, I have no idea if that actually worked out well. Was that a success? I don't know. But we did it, so that is something. We did indeed do it. BFB time, this will be a better judge. I find the Moab class balloons or just single Moabs aren't a great judge. Because they have such little health, there's not much range or much time for the tower to be in range. So it took about half the tech terror's range to pop the BFB. Keep in mind, balloons loop around this map twice, so realistically, we could probably pop something 4 times as strong as the BFB, which is, I don't know, fortified ZMG maybe? Is the ZMG twice as strong as the BFB? I think it's something like that, but I'm not quite sure the exact numbers. Obviously, the ZMG pops into 4 BFBs, though, so, yeah, I don't really know. I do not know the exact stats. But yeah, that's about it. ZMG is the best test. I know I said that about the BFB after the Moab, and then I think I mentioned that about the Moab before the Moab came, so maybe I'm wrong, but if we can beat the ZMG without moving to the second cycle, that's a good sign. But honestly, it's hard to know for the bad balloon. The bad balloon. I don't know why I stuttered on that word. I think I have an idea. I think it's because I'm talking very quickly right now, which I don't really know why I'm doing that, but I am. But yeah, bad balloon, not a great balloon, obviously. It has bad in the name, after all. Okay, I feel like I need to talk about something else, because I've been wandering on. Why was I saying wandering? I'm not doing anything of movement. Blabbering on about Moab class balloons. So let me talk about something else. A game I've been playing recently. I've been playing some Don't Starve. I don't know if you've heard of Don't Starve. It's a pretty popular, like, survival adventure type game. Also, we just demolished that ZMG. But it's a pretty fun game. It's a bit of an older one, but I'm playing it. But it still has a newer version, like Don't Starve Together, which I think is like a multiplayer version that's still getting updates. I actually remembered it recently because Terraria, which is another game I played if you didn't know, not on the channel, just on my own time, is a really fun game, and it is actually having a crossover with Don't Starve Together, which is like the newer game, which is really cool. So I'm a little excited for that. I think it's coming out near the end of November, but I don't know the exact date. Also, Cookie and Kingdom updates coming out this Thursday, so tomorrow, so that's pretty awesome. I'm most certainly excited for that. There's like a weird ice super epic mayhem thing. So that'll be interesting. A new legendary that sounds super overpowered, so that's something to look forward to, I guess. Oh, I really hope it's not as broken as it looks, because in that trailer, they make it look insanely broken. But it does look pretty cool. I'm hoping they'll come out with a new way to get the, like, rainbow cubes for costumes in that update. Probably will, but we'll see. We have $67,000. That's a lot of money. But back on Don't Starve, I've been playing it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I played the game a while ago, but didn't really get into it much. And then recently I picked it up again because of the crossover announcement. And I played the new survival with the second character, just the original game. And I made it to day 40, which is pretty good because I survived winter. Which is, in winter in the game, basically, fruit and vegetables and all that stuff and plants, they just don't grow, but trees do, so that's good. I cannot imagine doing it without trees. But yeah, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, feel free to look it up. Don't Starve. It's a fun game. I believe it's like a PC game. It's on Steam. I believe it's like $8, and it sometimes goes on sale for even cheaper, so it's not a very expensive game if you're looking for something fun to do. But yeah, that's just a random advertisement for Don't Starve. So that's cool. It's a fun game. I've been enjoying it recently. And that's a good thing to fill the gap in time. It's round 69. Those are the DTs instantly getting disappeared. And the bad balloon is going to be here momentarily, so that's exciting. Basically, Technological Terror hasn't really had any issues so far. Has 260,000 pops, of course. We have $80,000. And I don't believe any balloon has looped since it's been placed, so that's kind of insane. Yeah, DTs are just stand no chance whatsoever. I guess that's why they probably don't give Tech Terror camera protection. It would be pretty insane. But I suppose even without Texio Jake, you can get around that with, like, Hunson Abadir. And I think that's just about it. I think C4 Charlie, his ability might work on DTs. I'm still not confident that it does, but it might. Anyways, round 72, I'm trying to remember now. 73 is the bad one, right? Not 72? Or is 73 only worse than 72 because of the fortified DTs, which I don't think will be an issue for the Tech Terror. I don't really remember. One of the two, both are bad rounds, both have double ZMG and BFBs and stuff, which is why they're bad. But 73 has the double fortified DDT, which is a lot more dangerous in most cases. Hey, what do you know? The fortified DDT looped. That's too bad. I was hoping we wouldn't have one until the bad balloon. One actually really unfortunate thing with this is they're coming from opposite sides, which makes it way more deadly even though we just absolutely wrecked that ZMG. That was insane. Man, we really do have a massive advantage on balloons coming from the left. I really hope the bad balloon's coming from the left. I really hope so. Also, I don't know if this is just my imagination or something weird with the with the popping animation, the, like, white pop thing. But it kind of keeps looking like the Tech Terror is getting, like, critical hits or something. Like a weird, like, orange crit image or something. I have no idea if that's true, but it looks cool. Also, Bad Balloon Rainbows worked out really well. Unfortunately, you're on the wrong side, Bad Balloon, so it's going to be a little bit harder to pop you. But I'm pretty confident we'll be absolutely fine. We have over $100,000, I want to point that out. Let's give you an attack speed, see how much damage you can do to the Bad Balloon. Over 500,000 pops. I didn't think there were that many pops in a non-fortified map. I thought a non-fortified map had like 400k. I guess I was wrong. Pretty good damage to the Bad Balloon. Not fully destroyed, but pretty good. And I mean, we do still have this second loop, so hopefully we'll be okay. Probably. We'll probably be fine. Let's see, is that final layer? I think that is final layer. It's gonna pop any second now. We dealt with the DTs. Are we gonna be able to deal with the ZMGs? It's gonna be really close. We were not. That was really close, but not quite. We just won the level using Time Machine. Okay, so I think here's the deal. Okay, first of all, I'm taking a screenshot of this. Look at that. Impoppable, round 74. Thank you for my reward of the Impoppable medal. So I think this is a glitch that happens with both the Time Machine and, like, Finn's extra life ability and stuff like that. And I think some of the powers that do it too. Where Bloons just run through the exit and it just continues for the next round and you win. Or the round just gets skipped or something crazy like that. I don't think it works on bad balloons though. I think they're like, oh, that's bad. Because bad balloons are really the only situation, I guess is EMG too. But they're the only ones they really care about, the bad balloons, where that's a really big issue. Where you could just cheese them, that's pretty bad because there's a single balloon. So that's definitely interesting. I don't think I've ever seen it on round 75 before because you really only ever die to the bad balloon, maybe the DTs. But that was cool. And I guess if you die to the DTs, normally the ZMGs don't go through at the same time, and very precise glitch, I guess, but still cool. I'm tempted to make this the screenshot, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with the actual challenge. That's really cool. I'm glad I have that. That's definitely interesting to see. Anyways, I'll accept my reward. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider giving the video a like if you did. and subscribing to join the Pop Offin Squad. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Leave a comment. That's what I was going to go for. Leave a comment if you have any channel suggestions, game suggestions, things you want me to do. Obviously, I just mentioned a couple games I played. I wouldn't be necessarily against playing them on the channel if you wanted to see some, like Terraria or Don't Starve. I'm not planning on it, but if enough of you ask for it, I'd probably at least do a poll to see if you guys want to see it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow.